On Saturday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with LUKA Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at small forward. And for New Orleans, Paul and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we'd love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the off right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
Season never really ends. Holiday against Doncic. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. That one falls.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Now the pass to Williamson. Can't hit from in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's Doncic, top of the key. Pass to Kleber. And stolen by Williamson. Doncic against Ball. And that one's good. Williamson.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Williamson's gone 2 of 3 from the field. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Brunson. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Buries it from three-point range.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Wizards.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Now here's Brunson. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Doncic passes to Brunson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Back to Ball. Kicks it to Redick. Outside, Ball. Back to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Mavericks with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Fires from 14. A nice shot by Melly.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Porzingis. A 14-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
Curry against Redick. Outside, Porzingis. No good on the three. The Pelicans trail. Redick with it. Now right defending. Here's Hart. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Redick surveying the D. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Hayes. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Outside Hardaway. Powell kicks to Porzingis. A wide open look here for Wright. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Hayes in the corner. Redick for three. No good on that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. It's Curry with the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Ball, the pass to Hart. Back to Ball. To the inside. Here's Melly. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
It's Curry outside. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Hayes finds Redick. Outside, Ball. Out to the right wing. Hart the pass to Hayes. Ball from long range. That shot off. And so it's Dallas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Okafor, and it's Hart in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kleba's checked in. Hardaway. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Hardaway has got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And Holiday kicks to Hart. A three-pointer, no good. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Curry. The offensive rebound and the dunk by Powell.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Out to DONCIC. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Derek Favors checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. DONCIC looking it over. Clock at 4. Again, the Mavericks score.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, DONCIC often makes the right read. And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on DONCIC. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out DONCIC is all of that and more.
And it's right missing. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Williamson. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a play.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Pelicans. The Mavericks also with a sub. Porzingis is checked in. Mavericks leading by 8. Pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis with the ball. Pass to Brunson. From deep, he makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Ball kicks to Holiday. Back to Ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well trained and blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Ball. And the pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Kleba. Pass to DONCIC. And DONCIC throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. DONCIC showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Ball dishes to Holiday. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Favors finds Holiday. It's rebounded by DONCIC. And so DONCIC will bring it up for Dallas. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Brunson against Favors. Brunson the pass to DONCIC. Back to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Off target from outside. Pelicans trail by 11. To the middle. DONCIC with the steal. And here's the fast break. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, DONCIC sees the game at another level.
Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes comes in for Williamson, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient. And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Hayes kicks the ball. Shoots over Powell, and that one goes long. Zingas high post, and stolen by Redick. Moving it up, and it's Favors that time on the assist by Ball. Favors has got his first points of the night.
The floor awareness of Ball excels.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Win or lose, Kenny, the Mavericks have been one of the more stable organizations in the NBA. And that'll do it for us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. DONCIC out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. On defense, the Pelicans. It's a 10-point game. Count that one. Finney-Smith's got 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. Ball against Brunson. Over in the corner, DONCIC. Hits the three-point bomb. DONCIC has got 5 points in the quarter.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Holiday dishes to Ingram. Ball up top for the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Williamson. Here's Kleber. Porzingis trying to get free. Kleber, no good. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Dallas calls timeout.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
So for the Pelicans, Ellie's checked in, and Hart subbed in for Ball. Dallas also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson. Doncic outside, out to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Drops one in from the wing. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the night. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set, he has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Dallas moving it around, and it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Ingram kicks to Hart. Fires from deep. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Wright, good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Wright's got 7 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 6.
The problem for your perimeter defense, if you close hard on Holiday, he can put the ball on the floor and beat you that way.
Right inside, covered by Okafor, and that one's good. Right.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
It's tipped. Melly passes to Ingram. Here's Hart, guarded by Wright. A 3-pointer off the mark. Dallas leading by 16. Curry looking around. Pass to Hardaway from downtown, and that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Here's Ingram, and the layup falls.
I like the attack mindset. Ingram not content to stand out on the perimeter.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Mavericks. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Right side Curry. 5 on the clock. Out to Hardaway. A 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Hardaway has got 5.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Now Favors. Redick is in the corner. No good from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Wright, and the rejection by Favors.
The 7'4" arm span of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Shoots over Curry, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I like this, I really do. He recognizes the mismatch, simply rises up and fires.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 15. From New Orleans, back in a moment. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They're back, Ball and Redick. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Hayes in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Ball against Brunson. Passes it to Kleba. Dishes it to Curry. Outside Hardaway. Over Hayes. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Brunson kicks to Hardaway. Brunson against Ball. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Zinkas, he's checked in for the Mavericks. DONCIC comes in for Seth Curry. That one falls for Brunson. Pelicans trail by 16. Here's Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Ball against Brunson. No one near DONCIC as he lets it fly. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
A drive by Williamson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And stolen by Redick. From deep 3-point range, and it's Williamson missing. Mavericks leading by 9. The pass to DONCIC. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
The defense tried, but DONCIC gets through. LUKA able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. But Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DONCIC as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think we're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry said to his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Dallas calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LUKA DONCIC.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Ball. Oh, wow!
He went
That was nice.
There's a lot of creativity in Lonzo Ball's game. He knows how to finish in style.
And here's Brunson. Here's Porzingis. And it's Melly with the rebound. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
The free throw drops for Redick.
J.J. Redick, the former Blue Devil, has really developed into one of the game's most deadliest shooters.
To Porzingis. Kleba inside. Working on Williamson. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Mavericks leading by 3. .37 left to play here in the fourth. And Porzingis, here we go.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 5. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Ball dishes to Favors. Outside for Redick. Fires the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
J.J. Redick, he wants the ball in these big moments.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Porzingis. Shot off that time. Great D that time from Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now to tie it up. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
A fearless competitor with a strong motor. You can trust Zion down the stretch.
Outside, Porzingis tries from 16. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Big one. Coach feels comfortable going to Zion when it matters.
Brunson against Ball. Lets it go from 14. Good!
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot. Good! The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Seconds left in the game. DONCIC outside. Passes to Brunson. Misses the trade. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Finney Smith kicks to DONCIC. Dallas moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up with the stripe. Good work there as it goes. DONCIC has got the first basket here in overtime for Dallas.
How about the poise from DONCIC right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Mavericks with the rebound. DONCIC has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brunson. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Stolen by Brunson. The pass to Finney Smith. Houses on. 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A post game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Pelicans trailed by 4. To the paint, the kick out to Holiday. Inside, here's Ball. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Brunson.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
The Pelicans shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. The drive-by Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a 1-possession ball game.
Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 1:05 left in overtime. Ingram passes the ball. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
Outstanding read by Ball. Sizes up the situation and hits the biggest shot of the night.
Pass to Porzingis. Favors with the rebound. Outside, Redick to take the lead. Buries it from outside.
He's made a career out of knocking down big shots. J.J. ready in the clutch.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
Here's DONCIC. Dallas, no good that time either. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Fearless player. Have to respect Ingram's willingness to take big shots.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 3, and the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 3. 26 seconds left in the first overtime. And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Now here's Brunson. Passes it to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Now, DONCIC. To tie. Misses.
Favors uses every inch of his frame to his advantage on defense. He is a physically imposing player who makes shooters uneasy.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Giroux, congrats on the win. Everything seemed to start working in the second half. What changed for you?